Friends, today is the Saturday after the 14th Sunday after Pentecost, and our readings take us into deep waters of faith and responsibility. In 2 Kings, we hear the story of Elijah being taken up into heaven. Elisha, his companion and student, is left behind with the daunting task of carrying on the work of God's prophet. He asks for a double portion of Elijah's spirit, not because he wants to outshine his mentor, but because he knows the task ahead is great, and he cannot do it alone. In the Psalms, we're reminded that God alone is the true judge. Psalm 75 tells us that God brings down the proud and lifts up the humble. 76 speaks of God's power that defends the poor and the oppressed. These Psalms help us to see that human authority and power are always limited, but God's reign is sure. And Paul, writing to the Corinthians, gives us this reminder. We are servants of Christ, stewards of God's mysteries. That's a beautiful phrase. It means that the work we do is not about us, it's about God. The measure of faithfulness is not in applause, success, or numbers. It's in whether we have been trustworthy with the gospel entrusted to us. So what ties these readings together? I think it's this. Ministry is never ours to own. Elijah passes the mantle. Elisha takes it up. Paul says we're stewards, not owners. The Psalms remind us God alone is judge. Our work is to be faithful, to receive what has been given, to use it for God's glory, and to trust that the Spirit provides what we need. As we walk into today, maybe you're feeling the weight of responsibility at home, at work, in church, or in life. Hear this encouragement. God does not leave you empty-handed. Just as Elisha received the Spirit's power, just as Paul received the gospel, so too you and I are given grace enough for the task at hand. So let's be faithful stewards today. Let's trust in God's Spirit and let us walk humbly, knowing that what we hold is not ours to cling to, but God's to give and to bless. Amen.